Yeah, let's get up close and personal with this motherfucker. Since this is, incredibly near and dear to my heart and my soul and my center of being is addiction and, well, I don't know about Christianity in general, but addiction to Mormonism. Because, yeah, as you know, this is like the third or fourth video that I was being introduced through alcoholism. It's like, yeah, I've ever since no, I have been I was a non-practicing from about 21, 22. Ever since you know I had I had a relationship that got fucked up because of the church. So that's when I kind of said, fuck this. And that's kind of when, I said, no, no, nothing matters. And it just went total nihilist. Nothing matters. Nothing fucking matters. And so that's kind of why I started drinking. It's because, you know what, I wasn't able to go on a mission. I wasn't able to provide for my parents and my siblings like I was supposed to because I wasn't, there's so many things I wasn't allowed to do just simply because of my circumstances. Because being born into a lower income family and being also at the same time being born in the church. But my grandfather drunk himself to death because he just pounded a fucking fifth of, I think it was Jack Daniels, and he was a beer drinker. From everything my dad told me about him, he was a hardcore beer drinker. He would drink 80 ounces of beer, like 3 hours and just watch baseball all day. That was his thing. In some ways, I take after him because I could sit here and get drunk and just watch fucking UFC and international wrestling and Olympic wrestling and collegiate wrestling and just watch wrestling. Just watch guys grapple the hell out of each other. But the thing is, being an addict, being someone, I am an alcoholic. I will not deny that. I enjoy, one of the greatest things in my life right now is just to be able to get out of my head for a little bit. Enjoy some alcohol. No one's hurt as long as I'm not spending too much on it. See, that's the biggest thing. It's the abuse of it. I'm not drunk every day. I'm not drunk all day. But every 2 3 days, get shit faced, watch some anime, watch some UFC. Just enjoy life. Be able to just yell, yeah, yeah, yes, say Udo, kick his ass. Just being able to just be that fucking loose to just yell and say, yeah, Mark the Hammer Coleman. You don't get that. You're so controlled in the fucking Mormon church, so motherfucking controlled that you don't get that. You don't get the enjoyment of being able to have the choice of, do you want to be drunk tonight, or do you want to go 2 3 4 months before you take another drink? You don't get that choice. You don't get that option. That's wrong. For you to take one drink of one beer is the same as being a total, complete, out of control drunk. Yeah, it's like, no, without a lot of effort, it'll probably take, I can go 2 days without drunk without any effort. But, because of my, I do technically have an addiction to alcohol. But, you know, it's like it's different, with my daughters. When I have my daughters, it's very easy for me to go 2 weeks when they're here in the summer without drinking. No, fuck that. They're far more important than I am to myself. So it's quite easy for me to just say, no, no, I'm not drinking. I don't want it. I want to be able to take care of my daughters. I want to make sure they are healthy and safe and sane. But outside of that, it's like outside of that responsibility, it's like, yeah, I drink when I want. Drink when I want. And since, I didn't put the letter or anything, I'm not going to do that shit. But yeah, I am officially no longer a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day fucking pieces of shit, cocksucking sons of whores. Yeah, that's not their official name. But I'm just angry. I'm just fucking angry. Angry and a little bit drunk. I'm about half drunk. I'm probably about a quarter down my fucking bottle of vodka. And my third mixed drink. But anyway, it's a lot easier for me to say, no, I'm not going to drink tonight since leaving the church, as opposed to when I still believed in God the Father and Jesus the Christ, and the Holy Spirit, and on Joseph Smith being a prophet and all that bullshit. It's a lot easier now just to say, no, I'm not going to drink tonight. Nope. That's it. Maybe you haven't experienced it. It's just, you have no idea how much easier life is without that shame. And shame's one that, and even AA says that shame is the worst thing to put on an alcoholic. It's like, no, it's just up to me. So if I want to go 2, 3, 4 days drinking, maybe it might be a little bit difficult by a fourth day. But the first 2 days, for me, personally, don't take that much effort. Third day takes a little bit. Fourth, especially if I don't have any responsibilities, if I just come home, let's go throw on some UFC, let's go throw on some anime. Let's have some nice little mixed drinks. Especially, that's one reason why I drink a lot of vodka when I'm home. When I'm out and about, I usually drink a lot more bourbon and beer. But at home, it's like, let's be a little bit more healthy. I can mix it with, orange juice or tomato juice or limeade. Something that's a little bit more healthy. Maybe not be, perfect, but they balance each other. The alcohol, the vitamin C, the other nutrients and vitamins, they balance each other out. And so you don't wake up with so much of a hangover, and, who knows? It's not so bad. There's nothing wrong. Technically, alcohol is a poison. But as long as you are not throwing up, you have, that's the biggest thing. As long as your body is not revolting against you by vomiting, you have done nothing wrong to your body. Maybe a little bit unhealthy. I mean, come on. Fucking Cowboy Cerrone even says, maybe I should stop drinking so I can do better in fighting, but I don't want to stop drinking. I want to live my life to the fullest, however and whenever I feel like. I'm paraphrasing. I'm not saying his exact words, but fuck. So it's like Cowboy Cerrone. Cowboy Cerrone is a better example than almost anyone in the Mormon Church ever was, even in their fiction. Oh, except for Captain Moroni and Samuel the Lamanite. Those are two badasses I wish they would have existed. For fuck's sake, those two fucking badasses. I wish they were in the army now. Oh, man, they were both fucking badasses. Anyway, yeah. Thank you for listening to me if you have, and if you're not listening to me, then why are you listening to me?